First, the very latest on Chicago's biggest federal corruption case in years. Former Alderman Ed Burke is accused of bribery, extortion, and racketeering. The big question in the courtroom today, what do jurors know about this case, given Chicago's long history of political corruption? NBC5 Investigates Bennett Haeberle joining us now live from the Dirksen Federal Building tonight with more.
Allison and Stefan, this, of course, the prospective jurors in this case come from all across northern Illinois, and this being the second day of jury selection, both the prosecutors and defense attorneys are focused on one singular issue: how closely these prospective jurors have been paying attention to the events leading up to this trial. As jurors walked into the courtroom for the second day, there was one change to the scenery. A display in the hallway touting historic public corruption convictions, including the likes of former governors Rod Blagojevich and George Ryan, was covered up at the request of Burke's attorneys, now hidden behind brown paper, much like Burke's windows were the day the FBI raided his offices in late 2018.
Because they're attempting to discern how well informed they are.
Dick Simpson is a political science professor and former alderman who served with Burke decades ago. Burke, who was indicted in 2019 alongside aide Peter Andrews and developer Charles Quay, is accused of using his official positions as 14th Ward alderman and finance committee chair to steer private business to his law firm.
People who know a lot about Chicago politics already have a firm view about Alderman Burke, and it's probably negative.
Burke is the longest-serving city council member in Chicago history and was a towering figure in city politics for more than 50 years. Today, jurors were again asked a litany of questions, many centered on their knowledge of the case, their own political involvement, and their understanding of what an alderman does. One defense attorney played a word association game with a juror from the suburbs, offering Chicago politics. Her reply, messy. Prosecutors asked another who moved out of Chicago as a child, when you lived in the city, did you have any interaction with your local alderperson? At 9 years old, no, she responded to laughter. Well, most on Monday said they had not heard of the case. Some today said they had seen a few headlines at most, soon leaving Burke's fate in the hands of 12 people likely unfamiliar with his power. Now, both Burke and his co-defendants in this case have pleaded not guilty. The process to whittle this group down continues. They're hoping to seat 12 jurors and several alternates. They made it through about questioning of 36 prospective jurors today. One person may have ruled themselves out, noting that they were somewhat familiar with this case and may have a difficult time remaining impartial. Reporting live from the Dirksen Federal Building, Bennett Haeberle, NBC5 News.
We'll continue to follow the case. Bennett, thank you so much.